Hi, friends, and welcome to Pieces Here. I'm your host, Avis Kaufsbeck. This is a special recap in the Wolff Peace Series, our journey through Robert Paul Wolff's 1966 anthology, Political Man and Social Man. If you've been traveling with us since episode 45, you'll know we've explored revolution, law, power, and resistance. But this section we've just reviewed in episodes 67 through 70, which Wolff titled Personality and Society, invites a quieter, deeper question. What kinds of people make a society, and what kinds of societies make a person? Let's revisit the thinkers first, then turn to the peace warriors who offered us another way forward. The thinkers, four visions of the self in society. Plato, the fall of the ideal state. Plato traced the decline of the just society as a mirror of the human soul. When reason is overthrown by desire or aggression, politics becomes distorted, just like the individual. Emil Durkheim, Three Types of Suicide. Durkheim revealed that suicide is not just personal, it's sociological. He showed how isolation, overconformity, and sudden social upheaval can unmoor the human spirit. David Riesman, Three Types of Character in Society. Riesman mapped how personality evolves with history, from tradition-driven to inner-driven to other-directed. As economies change, so does the way we measure ourselves and each other. Erikson, The Legend of Hitler's Youth. Erikson's chilling essay showed how psychological wounding, especially fatherlessness, can prepare entire generations to accept totalitarianism. When identity is fragile, fear becomes attractive. The Peace Warriors, Living Another Way. Bell Hooks, The Love Ethic in Action. Hooks taught us that justice without love cannot hold. She believed love must be a verb, woven into every structure, every classroom, every act of resistance. Jean Vanier, Radical Belonging. Vanier created large homes where care wasn't charity, it was companionship. He believed healing happens in shared life, not top-down service. Etty Hillesum, Inner Freedom in a Broken World. Writing from inside Nazi-occupied Amsterdam, Etty's diary offered a luminous truth. Even in the face of annihilation, the soul can choose presence, not hate. Nimco Ali, Protecting the Future. Ali survived childhood trauma and turned it into fierce advocacy to end female genital mutilation. She reminds us that peace means protecting the body, the story, and the future of every girl. Themes that emerged. In this section, Wolff invites us to see that no political theory, no constitution, no policy, no system can succeed if the people inside it are alienated, fragmented, or traumatized. The thinkers diagnosed the fractures, societies that shape personality through fear, through emptiness, through disconnection. The peace warriors responded with a living antidote: care, inner strength, love in action, and the daily radical practice of showing up for each other. To understand politics, we have to understand people, and to build peace, we have to rebuild the human spirit. Peace questions to ponder. Big picture. What kind of society are we shaping with the values we reward? How do collective traumas leave a mark on individual identity, and what can heal it? Day to day. When someone around you is hurting, do you listen for their story or assume the system will catch them? What kind of inner life are you nurturing when no one is watching? Coming up next, the final essays in Wolff's anthology and our closing peace pairings. That concludes this episode of Peace is Here. You can learn more at avaskolfsbeck.com, where I share updates on this podcast and my books. I write best friend activist short fiction in the Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series, eco-adventure novellas for readers who care about justice, joy, and saving the world one story at a time. And I'd be grateful if you followed my Kickstarter campaign at avaskolfsbeck.com/Kickstarter. Coming up next, more thinkers, more peace pairings, and more bold questions from the Wolff Peace Series. This episode is human narrated by me, but created with the help of AI, which has promised to let me know if it makes something up. So far, no confessions. But if you believe I've missed something, or if you just want to say hello, I'd love to hear from you. Podcast music is Dalai Lama Riding a Bike by Javier Peque Rodriguez. You'll find links to his music on Spotify and Bandcamp in the show notes. If you enjoyed this podcast, it really helps me if you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. A quick rating or review helps others discover peaceful, independent storytelling. And if you have a project that can use a calm, peaceful narrator, my cloned voice, Amaya Calm, is now available in the 11 Labs Voice Library. AMAYA Calm. The voice is designed to support storytelling that promotes peace and dignity. You can even have Amaya Calm read to you using the 11 Labs Reader app. She sounds like this. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. John Lennon. If you haven't used 11 Labs yet, it helps me if you use the link in the show notes below. The link is try.11labs.io/peace, and 11 Labs is spelled out. I'll earn a small affiliate payment which supports my creative projects focused on peace. I'm Avis Kolfsbeck. Thank you again. Until next time, listen for the peace.